Hello, I'm Nikki Sved and I'm the Artistic Director of Theatre Alibi. We thought it would be a good idea to make a short recording just for me to be able to tell you a little bit about us and why we're doing the open auditions. Usually I'd get the chance to be able to talk to you all together, but because we're slightly shifting things this year because of the pandemic, I won't be seeing you all together. So this is why we're doing this. So we wanted to tell you a little bit about who we are. And I always run into a problem when I talk about Theatre Alibi because we're so hard to categorise. You know, we do work for children in primary schools, we do work in our local community, we do work in large theatres, small theatres. So that's not the way to go about it. But the thing that is a real common thread to all of the work is the value we place on telling a really cracking story. And story really is at the heart of everything we do. It's in the belief that a good story can really help you see the world with clarity. You know, the world is a messy old place and stories allow you to just get a hold of things. We take everything that theatre has to offer. We might be working with live music, with projection, with a complete, an exquisite prop, or it might be a broom handle, but most of all it'll be the live presence of the performer and the audience. Those things are really important to us. I like thinking about the way in which we work by looking around this building. This is our rehearsal room, and we're lucky enough to have the rehearsal room here, our office upstairs, the workshop next door, and that really gives an indication of the way in which we work together. So we work very closely together, and my hope is that that means that we make a really coherent piece of work. No puppet is made without the actors working together with the designer next door and the puppet going back and forth between the two. No show is made without the set being here from day one, so that it can really be explored and played with and adjusted accordingly. In the most recent show that we did, the writer was working together with the actors back and forth as they contributed stories, and the writer reshaped them. So there's a real sense of working together for a common goal, as well as really respecting people's expertise. We're doing these open auditions because we want to meet new people. It's as simple as that, and particularly performers. For me, it's really important that we work with a mix of people who know the work well and have a history with the company and have a sense of our language, but also that we bring in new voices. We're always bringing in new voices, and we're always very careful to be representing the community that we are in. So this is part of that. It's part of meeting new people and hopefully getting to work with some of you as well. What we will be doing is keeping in touch afterwards. It's not that we have a specific project that we're thinking of people for. We're not auditioning and recruiting for one particular piece. It's more to do with having a sense of a pool of people that we know and can draw on if you are available and you are interested. What we'd really like to do after the auditions is keep in touch. So tell us what you're up to, and also we'll keep in touch with you too. So I'm really looking forward to meeting you.